Good morning. Well, we're here at Norfolk, and we will be heading out on the run. My first cross country with my buddies on board. I believe we are adjacent. Let me look at the terminal. Yeah, the terminal is right over here. So where the hangar was, and the picture of the tri-pacer was taken right over here. And if you barely see a little yellow speck under the tail of the tri-pacer, you'll see a yellow cub sitting on the tie down, in the tie down area. Just look under the tail. Yeah, there I am. I'm not in my Navy whites. I am dressed in civvies, and I think I'm 17 years old. I have 40 hours plus, minutes, and we're taking off with my 3 buddies off the ship, and we're flying to Flushing Meadows. But this flight, Flushing Meadows, isn't in service. It's been decommissioned. It's right next to LaGuardia, so we're going into LaGuardia. And we did fly up the East River. Here's up here on the left. You see how modified the thing. We're going in right up the East River, and LaGuardia runway 4 is right here, and you just follow the East River up there. And where Flushing Meadows would be probably right about in here is where Flushing Meadows would have been. So within 5 miles of LaGuardia Airport. So we'll see that as we go in. Probably most of this will be at 250 because we're going to be down low, so we can talk about the topography on the way. So we'll take the brakes off, and here we go with the full power. I'll get in behind here, and we'll switch on the autopilot when we get off the ground. We'll say goodbye to my flying club over on the left there. This is the runway that I did my crosswind practice, crosswind landings just before I soloed in the Piper J3. So then we're going to hit here, and we're going to go turn on the autopilot right here.
Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie, contact Norfolk departure
right
on
there.
125.2. Good day.
And we'll go to Norfolk departure. We seem to be getting on track.
Going to 125.2 Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie.
We'll get we'll put this up in the upper left. We'll get the auto throttle on so we don't overspeed. And we'll go back up here, look and see. We got it coming around on nav. Here's our little airplane right there. There's our course. And I'll explain why would 3 people jump into a little airplane for a round-trip flight to New York with a guy who is enlisted in the Navy. I was E3. I had 3 stripes on my little stripes. I was a seaman. I wasn't seaman apprentice, and I wasn't recruit. So I had 2 promotions. And let's go with Norfolk departure. We're getting online here. We're climbing to 8,000 feet. We're at 5,000 feet. And we'll go
Norfolk departure Cessna 527 Bravo Charlie is at 5,600 feet, climbing 8,000 feet.
Cessna 527 Bravo Charlie, Norfolk departure altimeter 29.9, 2 radar contact. Continue to TERKS.
And that's the next
Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie, climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
So we'll be able to get higher speed there at 14,000. So we'll acknowledge that. And let's see here. can get this out of the way right now. And we'll go
Cessna
ahead
7 Bravo Charlie,
and
did you copy?
acknowledge that. 14,000.
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet, Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie.
14,000. And we're at 8,000, so we'll do this at 2,500 feet a minute. There we go. And we can
Cessna
get this
7
out of
Bravo
the way.
Charlie, contact Washington Center on 132.55. Good day.
Okay. Launch handoff.
132.55 Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie. Goodbye.
We did not have an autopilot on my Piper
Washington
Tri-Pacer.
Center Cessna 527 Bravo Charlie is passing 9,100 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Cessna 527 Bravo Charlie, Washington Center, altimeter 29.902 radar contact. Continue to TRKS.
So that's up in New York. So what we had here, this is the bridge tunnel going across here. And here it goes under the water so that ships can come and go. But the Chesapeake ferry used to come across here, and it took at least 17 miles across there. And I'm not sure exactly where it went in, but it might have. This looks like a ferry. This looks like the road ends right here. So the ferry probably landed right there. So it's probably close to 20 miles. I measured the distance across to here. 17, so 20 miles, and let's say it's doing 10 knots, 12 knots, so it took over an hour. It took an hour to get loaded on board. It didn't leave right away. So there's maybe an hour and a half or so you saved by getting into an airplane. I was across there in probably 10 minutes in the Tri-Pacer. So the total time in that airplane, I can't remember, but it seemed like we had 2 hours. I could look it up in my book, but I chipped in $25. We all chipped in $25, and then I probably had to chip in a little more. But the thing was, is I was having people help me pay for my flying. You can't make money, but you can have them help you pay
Washington
for.
Center, Endeavor
So
49er
you can
19er,
see
flight level
here.
350.
See, we got our flaps up. Yeah,
Endeavor
flaps up.
49er 19er, Washington Center, radar
So
contact.
we'd
Continue.
fly right up here. I remember Salisbury, Maryland was up along in here. And I did try to make a solo
Cessna
flight.
4 Foxtrot Alpha traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 14,000 feet, Cessna C700. Report them in sight.
Then looking back,
Cessna
this is
7
the
Bravo Charlie traffic
the
is 9 o'clock
Chesapeake
3
Bay.
miles at 10,000 feet,
the
Cessna
Chesapeake
Skyhawk.
Bay back there,
Report them in sight.
Norfolk, Virginia, big naval base back there. So I really don't worry about traffic.
Cessna 4 Foxtrot Alpha have the Cessna C700 in sight.
Yeah, so that's the whatever
Cessna 7
traffic.
Bravo Charlie, please expedite your climb flight level 200.
Oh, I didn't hear him give me the 200 flight level. So that'll be good because we'll acknowledge. And they didn't say anything, so we'll just go back inside. Let's look at that. Make sure they did tell us to climb. Yeah, here's Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie to 20,000 feet. So we'll go back inside and kick this up to 20,000 feet. 20,000. Climb at 2,500 feet a minute. We might be able to climb at
Cessna 7
3,000.
Bravo Charlie, please expedite your climb flight level 200.
Okay. Let's see if they want an acknowledgement. No, they're not. So we were just, I was just on a VFR flight plan, and flying up here, and they at the club they thought that was pretty cool that I flew to New York, and I said, well, all I had to do was follow the coastline, but they still were impressed, but I thought it was fairly easy. And of course, flying in now we're probably going to end up at 300 knots. We're cruising out at 344 knots, which is probably close to 400 miles an hour. And in the Tri-Pacer, I was doing just maybe 110. I figured I was doing 2 miles a minute, 120, but it was probably closer with it fully loaded with 4 people, and our light baggage. We weren't carrying very much. We were going to our homes.
7 Bravo Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 270.
And they want us up to 270. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's acknowledge.
Climb and maintain flight level 270 Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie.
And we're still climbing. The 2500 is still working. We're at 19,000. So we'll get this thing up to a good speed here. And here we see us going up the peninsula. Salisbury, Maryland is probably along in here. I don't see it yet, but we'll look on the look outside for the pins. Let's see if we see Salisbury, Maryland. Let's look back here. Painter Field. Looking back down the peninsula. But anyway, 21,000. Got us keeping us at 270, and they'll kick that up more. So now we're up over 400 knots, 400 miles an hour. We're truing out at 375 knots. And at 27,000 feet, we'll be doing even better. Actually, being at the higher altitude, I think I requested the low altitude going up so we could see things more close up. But we're doing just fine. Here's a little bogey going by at probably 30,000 feet. We'll see if it's close enough to become looking like an airplane. Not quite. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Okay, we're going behind. There we go. And we look down here. See if we see Salisbury, Maryland here. I actually should again, this is still the Chesapeake Bay. Comes way up here. Huge body of water. And let's see where we are here. Let's see here. We're in We're in Delaware. I don't see. Let's see. There's Maryland over there. So, oh, I see. Maryland comes down. Delaware's right there. Maryland comes down. So we're in Delaware now. No, you know, I think we're still actually. Ocean City is going to be out. Let's see. Ocean City is coming up. I think we're Chincoteague. This is maybe Chincoteague right here. Indian reservation down here in the end. And Ocean City is right up in here. And that's still Maryland. I see Salisbury, and that's adjacent to Ocean City. So I made it this far in the Piper J3, and I did a run up there, and I was getting 200 bagged up. I was used to 150 RPM drop when you check the mags.
Traffic is 11
so
o'clock,
I
4 miles at flight level tree 40
flew
Airbus A20N.
Back to Norfolk.
Report them in sight. Delta 2775 heavy traffic is 12 o'clock, 1 miles at flight level tree 50 Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
So let's see here now. Now we're truing out at 470 knots. That's at auto throttle. So you see I don't have to touch the throttle when it's auto throttle. Now our speed limit is indicated 320. We're doing 319 knots down here in the left corner. And we're truing out at 472, which puts us over 500 miles per hour. Yeah, I wasn't remembering Salisbury, Maryland, but I can see now on my laptop, I can see that the part of this peninsula that we're over is, we're coming up on the Delaware Bay up here. Field. Let's see if it says Salisbury. There's Salisbury. Salisbury, Ocean City, right there. So we're just going by Salisbury now. Okay. And we'll be going into Maryland. We'll be going into Delaware here shortly. And out to our right is Ocean City. So Ocean City is right out in here. Yeah. So
Endeavor 49er19er contact Washington Center on 127.7. Good day.
And then we're going to get up here to New Jersey. Then I'm in my home stopping
Washington Center on 127.7. Good day.
127.7 Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie. Goodbye. Washington Center Cessna 527 Bravo Charlie flight level 270.
Cessna 527 Bravo Charlie Washington Center radar contact. Continue to Ridgey.
And yeah, we're truing out at 470 knots.
Washington Center, Endeavor 49er 19er, flight level
470 knots is
350.
how many miles per hour?
Endeavor 49er 19er, Washington Center, radar contact. Continue to Botone.
So it's
2A air
540.
and hashtag 91, 52 and hashtag 93. 16 heavy traffic is 4 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 380 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Airbus 8 Sierra Charlie traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 400 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
We're doing 540 miles per hour. And
2A air and hashtag 91, 52 and hashtag 93. 16 heavy traffic in sight.
it shows about 79%.
Airbus 8 Sierra Charlie have the traffic.
Power. I think it can cruise at higher 35, 40,000 feet. It'll get up to 0.8 Mach 0.8. Oh, I think possibly in here we can see it'll say the Mach here. Yeah, there it is. We're at Mach 0.792. So we're at this aircraft's capability here, Mach 0.8, which is pretty good, but it's not. The Gulfstream, I think, it cruises at a higher Mach. Rolls-Royce engines. And let's see if we see here that if it says, let's move over here. Okay, so here.
7 Bravo Charlie, contact Washington Center on 125.45. Good day.
Right on top of here it says 0.71 knots, and we have 14. It looks like we've got 14 minutes to get there. Distance is 112 miles. Okay, let's acknowledge.
Going to 125.45 Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie.
So I'm going to wait on that, just so I can talk about New Jersey here as we get up alongside New Jersey, and some of the little nooks and crannies of New Jersey. And yeah, we're closing in. We're closing in on LaGuardia. They'll probably start giving us a lower altitude. So yeah, so we can't. We better get in touch because they're going to start bringing us down. Here we go.
Washington Center, Cessna 527 Bravo, Charlie, flight level 270.
Cessna 527 Bravo, Charlie, Washington Center, radar contact. Continue to Skippy.
I don't know where Skippy is, but anyway, again, when you're running along here, you can move this screen. Like I can move this chart that's up here, right here. Yeah, you can move it around like that. But let's see that we have our connection with the approach. Yeah, looks like
Washington
it
Center,
takes
Endeavor 49er 19er
takes us
is
in.
passing flight level 350, climbing flight level 350. Endeavor 49er 19er, Washington Center, radar contact. Continue to Botone.
So it should say runway 04.
Contact Washington Center on
It doesn't
124.775.
say.
Good day. Cessna 82 Foxtrot, you are 29 miles west.
Should say runway
Climb and
04.
maintain 3,100
So
feet.
we
Expect
will-
ILS
we will
runway
double
31
check
approach
on
via
that.
Alpha Charlie Yankee transition. Cleared to Alpha Charlie Yankee.
Let's get rid of this for right now. And
Going to
go
124
down
decimal
here
775 Blue Streak 5621.
and see what.
Climb and maintain 3,100 feet.
yeah,
Expect
runway
ILS
04
runway
is on
31
here.
approach via Alpha Charlie Yankee transition. Cleared to
So
Alpha Charlie
I'm
Yankee.
not
Cessna
sure.
82
I
Foxtrot.
had to
Cessna 7
play
Bravo Charlie,
with this.
contact Washington Center on 124.775. Good day.
We'll look out at the Jersey Shore here, and we'll go ahead over to Washington Center, Ocean City. Been there.
Going to
Never landed there,
124.775
but,
Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie.
We should look for Atlantic City. I did land at Atlantic City, refuel, returning one night.
Washington Center Cessna 527 Bravo Charlie flight level 270.
Cessna 527 Bravo, Charlie Washington Center, radar contact. Continue to Bessie. Cessna 86 uniform, you are 60 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 6,800 feet.
So I'm going to check.
Visual runway
I
22
already
approach.
did. I checked on the chart. It doesn't show runway 4. So
Generic
my
flight Whiskey
instrument
Tango traffic
approach,
is 3 o'clock, 2 miles at
I have to
7,000
get-
feet, Cessna Skyhawk.
as they start laying
Report
this
them
down,
in sight.
I will go ahead and input that approach again to make sure
Washington Center,
we get
Endeavour
on
49er,
the glide
is at flight
slope.
level
We could fly it
290,
in by
climbing
hand
flight level
because we
350.
don't have any weather cranked in
Endeavour
here.
49er, Washington
There's
Center,
Atlantic
radar
City
contact.
right
Continue to
there.
Botown.
And that was a military base back when we landed there, and then we flew out here to a
Climb and maintain
runway that was
8,000
close
feet. Expect vectors.
to the
Visual runway
shoreline where we
22
got our
approach,
fuel.
Cessna 86 uniform.
We were in our uniforms, and they didn't let us taxi into the
Generic
flight
flight,
line.
Whiskey
They
Tango,
kept us
have
out on
Cessna
the
Skyhawk
runway.
in sight. Washington Center, Cessna, November 5382, Foxtrot, 3,000 feet. Cessna, November 5382, Foxtrot, Washington Center, altimeter, 29er, 2 radar contact. Continue to Alpha Charlie Yankee. American
Yeah,
259er, any contact,
there's the
Philadelphia
municipal
approach on
base. So that
123.8.
was the little airport I probably flew out there. But the airlines land at this airport here today. That was a naval air station.
123.8 American 259er heavy. Goodbye.
So we could look that up right here. We're going by, and we go in. Yeah, there it is right there. Atlantic City International, New Jersey. And then the other airport is this one right here.
Cessna 82
Atlantic City
Foxtrot, contact
Municipal,
Atlantic City
Beta.
approach on 13
So I landed
4.25.
there to refuel.
Good day.
They were about to close. It was at night. We were all in our uniforms. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to get fuel, and the guys are all out of the airplane and chatting with these guys that came out in a pickup, a
Cessna 7 Bravo
white
Charlie,
pickup.
contact New York Center on 128 decimal tree. Good day.
That should do it.
Washington Center, Endeavour 5329er is passing flight level 240, climbing flight level 260. Endeavour 5329er, Washington Center, radar contact. Continue to Devon.
128 decimal tree Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie. Goodbye. New York Center Cessna 527 Bravo Charlie flight level 270.
Cessna 527 Bravo, Charlie, New York Center, radar contact. Continue to Davis.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, low, 5 miles, climb.
Cessna 7 Bravo, Charlie, descend and maintain 13,000 feet.
Okay.
Piedmont 612 Tree Heavy, contact Washington Center on 124.775. Good day.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet, Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie.
Going to 124.775 Piedmont 612 Tree Heavy.
3,000 feet a minute. Okay, we're coming down. That's good. And we're good. We're good. We should be going by where the Hindenburg blew up. Gotta think Ocean County. I've been into Ocean County, and we should see. Yeah, I'm not sure here. Let's see here. Lakehurst. So looking out at this point, we're getting up toward Bay Head, where we used to rent a house in the summer after Fairfield got sold. My grandparents moved up on Candlewood Lake in Connecticut, across from New York, and it had a year-round house.
New York Center, Endeavor 49er is passing flight level 180.
There's Lakehurst right there. That's where the Hindenburg blew up.
Endeavor
That was about
49er, New York Center, radar contact. Continue to Ponza.
That was about 10 days, within 10 days of my birthday. It might have been June. I was born May 27, 1937. And either 10 days before or after is when that was a naval base. And that's when the dirigible, we used to call them blimps, but dirigible blew up. And again, right here at the end of this inlet here is where Bay Head was right in there. And we're starting to look up toward
New York Center, generic
New
November
York.
895 Whiskey
Right there.
Tango is passing 11,000 feet, descending 7,000 feet. Generic November 895 Whiskey Tango, New York Center altimeter 29.9er,
And,
2 radar contact. Continue.
the auto throttle is
Cessna 7
slowing
Bravo
us
Charlie,
down.
contact New York Center on 118.975. Good day.
Going to 118.975 Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie. New York Center Cessna 527 Bravo Charlie is at flight level 185, descending 13,000 feet.
Mammoth they had a
Cessna
racetrack
527
there
Bravo
at
Charlie,
Mammoth.
New York Center radar contact. Continue to depth.
And Asbury Park was along here. That was a
New York Center United 674 Heavy is passing 7,600 feet, climbing 17,000 feet. United 674 Heavy, New York Center altimeter 29er
Had a
decimal
roller
9er 2
coaster.
radar contact. Continue to Metro.
fun park. I don't know that I ever went to Asbury Park. And then they have the Jersey Turnpike, and they have the Garden State Parkway. You used to take the Garden State Parkway to get down to Bay Head. Again, Bay Head is where you run out of the bay. Here, the bay, there's just solid residences along in here.
124.55 United 674 Heavy. Goodbye.
And let's see how we're doing. We're getting down to 14. We're going for 13,000 feet. So we're doing good.
127.3 American Tree 256 Heavy.
Doing good.
Goodbye.
none of these airports. I don't recall any of these airports.
12,000 feet, climbing flight level 210. Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Okay.
Endeavour 5461 New York center altimeter 29.902 radar contact continue.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet, Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie.
Okay, so
Endeavour 5461 contact New York center on 121.125. Good day.
3,000. Vertical speed. We'll go down to 4,000.
121.125, Endeavour 5461. Goodbye.
4,000 feet. I think approach comes on. So that's a good sign. So we'll see if it works. But we are lined up with 4. You see our heading is 037, which is almost 040.
Good day.
So she wants us to switch.
New York Center, Endeavour 4919er is at 11,000 feet, climbing flight level 350. Endeavour 4919er, New York Center altimeter 29.902 radar contact. Continue to CMRN.
Going to 120.8 Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie. New York approach Cessna 527 Bravo Charlie is passing 9,400 feet, descending 3,000 feet.
Cessna 527 Bravo, Charlie, New York approach altimeter 29.902 radar contact. Continue to Jersey. Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie, you are 29 miles southwest. Keep speed not above 200 knots. Expect RNAV Yankee runway for approach via Veras transition. Cleared to Veras.
Keep speed not above 200 knots. Expect RNAV
So
Yankee
let's
runway
go
for
in
approach
here,
via Veras transition. Cleared to
and we
Veras
can-
Cessna 7 Bravo
we can
Charlie.
control our speed here like this. There, 200. So let's go back out and see. Yeah, 199. And
Auto throttle.
let's
Auto
bring-
throttle.
let's
Auto
bring this
throttle.
back.
Auto throttle. Auto throttle. Auto throttle.
Bring this
Auto
back.
throttle. Auto throttle. Auto throttle. Airspeed. Auto throttle.
There we go. Let's see what we're doing here. We should slow it down. She said not to stay over 200. There, we're just leveling off, and we put our spoilers away. They're up right now, helping us slow down. So we get down to 199 knots. Okay, we'll take those out, we'll come in with a little power, and we'll put a notch of flap down. We'll go 200. And we have it on this manual. What we'll do is we're going to turn this off right now. It is off. So we've got our control right there. Alright, so we appear to be on course. Let's see if we got our so we have to see if our glide slope is coming down, and we'll put this out here. We have approach on, so we should see we're at 3,000 feet. Yeah, so we should start seeing our glide slope coming down and intercept, and everything will turn green right in there. Let's look out and enjoy the approach to New York. You can see Manhattan downtown, and we'll fly right by Manhattan. We're a little slow, we're 180, but that's all right. We'll come up on the power a little bit. And that, I miscalled this, but look out this way and we'll see Kennedy out on Long Island. I don't see, there it is. Kennedy is right over there. And we're heading, so this is called Staten Island here. There's Newark.
Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie descend and maintain 1,800 feet.
Yeah, that's good. We'll do that, and that's where we intercept. We'll get 1,800 right there, and go ahead and move this down. We can go down.
Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie, did you copy?
Yeah, we did. There we go. Acknowledge that.
Descend and maintain 1,800 feet, Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie.
Let's see if we see our. Don't quite see it yet, but we'll pick that up. And let's go back outside and enjoy the approach. And we can bring in another notch of flap.
Airspeed.
Then we'll put the landing gear down here shortly. I think we can put, well, not quite yet. And here's the East River that we flew up, and right there is the Brooklyn Bridge. It's right there. Now we need to turn. I don't get how to turn the auto throttle off. It's off. It's off. Yeah, we got control right there. Okay, so I'm going to put the gear down. We'll go back outside.
Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie descend and maintain 1,700 feet.
Yeah, that's all right. We're at 1.8. We're going to just go with that. We'll pick up the glide slope here shortly. Let's see if we see. And you know, 4 just kind of indicates there's a little something going on right. Oh, here's the diamond coming down now.
Charlie, did you copy?
So I'll acknowledge that. And we're coming. Our glide slope is coming down. I see it now.
Descend and maintain 1,700 feet, Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie.
That's 100 feet lower, but we want to let the automation take over. And we are going 147. That's a good speed right there. And we'll go ahead and get full flap. And we have the landing gear down. Yeah, and full flap.
Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie, you are 7 miles southwest of LaGuardia. Contact tower on 118.7 when inbound.
And we do go ahead and do that. We'll look over toward New York City, right there. And we'll go ahead and contact the tower.
Tower on 118.7, Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie.
American Tree 256 heavy go around. American 105 6 heavy contact ground on 1 tree 1.375.
Up to 130 with full flap.
Brickyard 5860 heavy number tree for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind calm, cleared to land runway 22. Cleared to land runway 22 number tree, Endeavor 52 tree 8. Endeavor 488 tree number tree for landing. Follow the Cessna Skyhawk on final.
Yeah, we're good.
Wind calm, cleared to land runway 22.
They're calling us a Skyhawk.
American Tree 256 heavy contact New York approach on 127 decimal tree.
So we got 137. That's good. Full flap. We're on.
Endeavor 52 tree 8 number tree for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind calm, cleared to land runway 22. Cleared to land runway 22 number tree, Endeavor 488 tree.
They might say go around, but we'll ignore that.
American Tree 256 heavy.
And we couldn't do that, of course.
Tower Cessna 527 Bravo, Charlie 3 miles southwest inbound, RNAV Yankee runway 4 approach.
Cessna 527 Bravo, Charlie Tower. Altimeter 29.9er, 2 wind calm, cleared RNAV Yankee runway 4 approach. Cessna 7 Bravo, Charlie wind calm, cleared to land runway 4. Cleared to land runway 22 number tree, Brickyard 5860 heavy.
Okay, turn off the autopilot.
200. Traffic.
Cleared to land runway 22 number tree, Cessna 7 Bravo Charlie, go around.
Yeah, we're not going to go
100.
around.
50, 40, 30,
1 tree, 1 decimal tree, 75 American
There we
1056
go.
heavy. Goodbye. Brickyard 5860 heavy, turn next taxiway.
You never face off an aircraft like that.
Brickyard 5860 heavy, contact ground on 1 tree, 1
But
decimal tree,
in the
75.
interest of time, and of course you'd never do that if you were flying a real airplane.
1
Yeah,
tree, 1
that's
decimal
what-
tree, 75, Brickyard
It,
5860
I think
heavy.
it's great that they have
No
the
takeoff.
that they have the heavy traffic, which is around busy terminals, busy destinations like LaGuardia, Newark, San Francisco.
Endeavor 5014 number tree
And,
for
and
landing.
you are told to go around until they get too close together. There we
Wind
were.
calm, cleared to land
They had
runway
landing
22.
traffic in the opposite direction, and that is
Cleared to land runway 22 number tree, Endeavor 5014.
No takeoff. No takeoff.
and we'll just pull in right here. That's good enough for me.
No takeoff.
There we
No
go.
takeoff. No takeoff. No takeoff. No takeoff.
Okay,
takeoff.
let's go in and
No
turn
takeoff.
turn it off
No
here.
takeoff. No takeoff. No
Yeah.
takeoff. No takeoff.
Yeah, it's moving.
No takeoff.
So we
No
need to
takeoff.
shut it
No
down.
takeoff. No takeoff. No takeoff. No takeoff. No takeoff. No takeoff. No takeoff.
See, that's the brake. See the brake?
No
On.
takeoff.
That's what the no takeoff is. Oh, I see. See, I had the throttle. The throttle wasn't cut off, so we can put the brake on, and we don't get that. So that tells me I don't have the throttle on zero thrust. It was sitting up like that.
No takeoff.
See
No
how that
takeoff.
see how that works.
No takeoff.
So when you get it to zero thrust, supposedly zero, at idle, it stops.
Tower
So
Delta
let's look
1164 heavy
around
900
here
miles
real
southwest
quick
inbound
over
ILS
toward
runway
the
4
tower
approach.
and the terminal. I don't know what this is.
Delta
This terminal is for
1164
over
heavy
here.
tower.
I'm using it
Altimeter
as
29
general
decimal 9er,
aviation.
2 wind calm cleared
And
ILS runway 4 approach.
there's downtown
Delta 1164
heliport
heavy wind
down
calm
there.
cleared to land runway
So
4.
there's the tall buildings. You can just see them down lower Manhattan right there. So we're not too far. We're in Queens right
Cleared to
here,
land runway 4 Delta 1164 heavy.
and probably over to the west is let's see what that is. That's Edo. Is that Edo base right out there? Let's see here. No, they call it Sayance Point. It's a little amphibious base, seaplane base is right over there. And then looking over that way that's Teterboro.
Tower southwest
It's over in
1966 heavy
New
900
Jersey.
miles
That's
southwest
9 miles
inbound
away.
ILS runway 4
Across
approach.
the Hudson River,
Southwest
and
1966 heavy
that
tower.
may be one of the towers.
Altimeter 29 decimal 9er, 2 wind calm cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
That may be one of the towers on George Washington Bridge. Okay, that's it. Thanks for
Cleared
riding along.
ILS runway